Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Carolina Borges, and if this is your first time here, you came to the right place to learn more about career transition, personal growth, professional growth, and soft skills. Do not forget, before keep watching this video where I'm gonna talk about 6 reminders for your next career transition, to subscribe to my channel. So let's get started. Well, this is a time of the year where typically us humans, we start making our new plans for the fresh year, which is about to start. And when we're talking about careers, this past 2 years, due to pandemic, I've seen a lot of people, including myself, doing deep reflection on our core values and if our core values are truly aligned with your career goals, with our current job position, the current duties that we perform, and also the flexibility of being exposed to the hybrid models. What is a hybrid model? Well, we were all obligated, the ones that we could, to work from home, and then this past semester slowly coming back, 2 days in person and the other days remote. And this is a hybrid model where we are combining the in-person work and interactions with digital and the remote digital that can be synchronous, we are live at the same time, or asynchronous, recorded videos, recorded meetings, recorded instructions, etc. And the combination of these two factors, flexibility of the hybrid model and also our time for deep reflection, these two are leading us to think about maybe a career transition. I prepared 6 reminders for you if you're considering this transition. If you're considering a totally different career path, or if you're considering changing or applying for a change from one sector to the other sector or one division to the other division of your organization, doesn't matter. Keep here with me. Do not forget to subscribe. And so let's get started. Reminder number 1. Some people, they really want the change, right? That's what we want. We want to change because every time we plan on changing something, of course, we are aiming to be better and to get better. However, for some people, this career transition comes as a dream. If you know me, if you took any of my classes or courses, or if you watch any of my master classes or training, dreaming is very important. Just a dream is too vague. We should transform our dreams into concrete goals and then started planning and working on that planning and taking that specific goals into accomplished outcomes. But let's save this. We're going to talk about this in a couple of minutes. For now, it's the passive. Some people, they say, okay, Carolina, but I need to wait for the great opportunity. Forget about great opportunities. A lot of times, opportunities will not just magically fall into your lap. No. And for these people, they postpone their transition postponed forever and ever, and then the time just flew by and they are still sitting at that same place. So that being said, forgetting about opportunities will knock at your door. Knock you at the opportunities door. Carolina, what if there's no door? There's no window. Build your own door. Build your own window. Now let's talk about the reminder number 2. Reminder number 2 is, do not expect that every single person, including your beloved ones, they will understand your choice of working towards a career transition. Actually, there are high chances that they will not understand. Say, why? Why you're asking for more? Why would you like to change? And keep in mind that this is very common when you decide to change something in your life. That's why people, they have their own perspectives. People, they have their own viewpoints. And again, when a person overlaps his or her vision or his or her experiences over your choices, they will judge, but based on their experiences. And that's the reason this will not make sense to whom? To them, but it will make sense for you. So the reminder number 2 is keep very focused on your transition. Explain to your beloved ones. Explain your plans and your goals to people that you really care about it. Your partner or your children, but that's all. You do not need to provide extra and explanations to people they are not necessarily involved into any of your decisions. So apply your filter. You're gonna listen people, and sometimes if you want you can respond, but a lot of the times they will not get it. So the best strategy is just smile and answer why not. That was my favorite answer when I started my second or third career transition. At first, I really was there explaining, lecturing that person why, and giving maybe a couple of reasons to that person. It will not work. Now we're going to talk about the reminder number 3. A career transition requires a lot of commitment. I'm going to repeat that. A career transition requires a lot of commitment. It is really time consuming. And sometimes people, they can buy an online course, hire a career coach, thinking that they will transfer that commitment or responsibility. Forget about that. You need to ask yourself, in a scale from 0 to 5, how much you really want to change your career. And then you need to do an agreement with yourself. And when I'm saying it requires a lot of work, depending on if you are targeting another state, you need to have some budget. Budget for what, Carolina? Of course, you need a budget for traveling. You need also to understand the costs, exactly what type of costs, everything that you need for your career transition. If you're hiring a professional coach, if you are taking any course to improve your skills and to improve your resume, if you're paying someone to audit or write your resume, cover letters, the time you're gonna put it into, can you really afford and have this time? So prepare yourself. The reminder number 3 is that it takes a lot of commitment, a lot of work and planning, but do not forget to get stuck at the planning phase. No, planning is extremely important. You're gonna create your metrics, but you need to move on. You need to act. Now let's gonna talk about the reminder number 4. Be surrounded by people that inspire you. Be surrounded by good people, and preferably people they really experienced a similar situation. And we can go into some directions here. You can, number 1, have a mentor, which I strongly recommend. A mentorship is precious because it's a way that you're gonna have some perspective, you're gonna have someone helping you with good questions. Maybe the person might give you a couple of answers. However, this is not the major goal here of a mentorship. A mentorship is a senior person or someone that went through a similar situation. Again, where could I find a mentor? Can be my neighbor. If your neighbor did a career transition, yes. If your neighbor has some experience with the same field you're applying to, yes. What if he or she has no idea what I'm talking about? So he or she is not going to be a great mentor for you. Of course not. A mentor can be someone that you invite and does not charge for it. As I'm saying, a friend, a coworker, someone from your network. LinkedIn go there. That's a great resource for finding mentors. Or if it's your option, you can also hire a professional mentor that will assist you during the entire process of your career transition. But remember, no one will do the work for you. It's your choice, it's your path, it's your actions. Reminder number 5. Do not believe in fairy tales. When we are talking about career transition, it is a process that might take longer than you wish, or also it varies according to area, according to each field, according to places where you're applying. So do not believe in this cheap advertisement saying, okay, your career transition in 1 week, in a month. If you're lucky, who knows? I'm not saying that it's not impossible, but I'm saying that it really varies. In my case, my last career transition, it took me 1 year and 4 months from the day I decided to do a dramatic change in my life, because I did my career transition combined with a international relocation to another country. And for other people, might be 6 months or 2 years. Do not compare yourself with other people. Comparison really sucks. And when it comes in terms of the length, it will vary. You have so many factors that you do not have control. So pay attention to the factors that you do have control. And our last reminder number 6, take notes. How so take notes? Again, doesn't need to be anything fancy. Grab a notebook, or also can be the notes of your cell phone. But take notes. State the date that you decided to work on your career transition, and take notes. How are you feeling? What are your major goals? Is there any secondary goal or any tertiary goals? Write down. In my personal experience, I call it as my map of war. This was called by my friend, and I didn't give a name to my map, but basically my map consisted on writing down the dates, places where I applied, my performance, just a short note on my performance, and what did I really do great, and room for improvements. So I kept this for over a year. Every time I got an interview, and I went back to my war map and I took notes and I wrote down until the day that I got finally my job offer that I was really wanted. And finally, do not forget, my friends, even though you have great people with you walking near you, the journey, a lot of times, it's gonna be a lonely journey. But remember, it is worth it. At the end, it's your path, and it's the life you are building based on your own goals, your aspirations, and your goals that one day were dreams. Because now you know, dreams, just dreaming, it's vague, and we can dream, but if you really want to make something for you, you need to dream, plan, which is transforming your dreams into concrete goals, prepare the steps, which path should we go, list all the steps, and then you act. And you're gonna see that if you're organized, surrounded by good people, if you understand that it will require a lot of commitment, but it will pay off at the end of the road, you're gonna keep going. Please feel free to share your experience here with me. Comment below if you have any question about career transition. I'm happy to answer. And do not forget to subscribe and to connect. I'm on Instagram and also on LinkedIn. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.